Okay, let's re-explain it. So, how to grind Orbita. You kill the skinny ones, these ones, right here. This one, this one, this one. And then after that phase is done, you kill the fat ones. This one, and this one. And then after that phase is done, you come to the middle and you kill this one, the tombstone. That's the basics of grinding Orbita. Each stone is accompanied with a golem. So when you hit the first stone, you won't get a golem, but the second stone will have a golem from the first stone. So you just basically kill the golem and then kill the stone, or kill the stone and it'll just kill everything. And then move on to the next stone. Drag the mobs to the next stone. If you have any mobs left behind, generally the loot will drop right in front of or around the tombstone in the middle. So you don't have to worry too much about loot. Doesn't always happen, but it will happen majority of the time if the mob gets killed by the explosion of the giant crystal. Crystals should generally look like this before they're destroyed, but you'll know the crystals are destroyed because they kind of break in half and half of it is lost. When a crystal is broken, it's inactive and you don't have to hit it anymore. When it's not broken, they look full like this. So you hit them and then they start spawning things. You'll notice that after, while I'm killing this, the first crystal does not have a golem yet. The crystals are kind of like the protectors of the golems you destroyed. So killing the crystal, or I keep calling it crystal, killing the stone hedge, killing this the skinny thing, the grave of faith, the pillar, will spawn a golem. And then the golem, you want to spawn it on the second crystal. So don't linger too long on this crystal after it explodes like this. Move on to the next crystal. Don't worry about all the white stuff, the circles on the ground. The circles on the ground are buffs and debuffs to you. They're intentional and unintentional. So see the golem spawned right behind me? It's gonna spawn where I'm at. So if I'm still over there, it will spawn there. You have to move to the next crystal, start hitting it, and the golem will spawn on you. And that's just it. If you want to grind here fast, you know you're grinding here fast because once you DPS the golem, if the first attack the golem does is the circle thing, you're grinding fast. You can delay your damage and kill it before it does a circle damage attack. But for the most part, you want to DPS it and let it do the circle damage. That damage will one-shot you, so you want to out DPS it. If you don't out DPS it, you'll probably die. It's killed me quite a couple of times. See, I'm grinding it really quickly. Usually I only grind it this fast when I have my BSR running. If I don't have my BSR, it does one skill and then it does the circle. So try and go for one skill in the circle and you'll be Gucci. Yeah, and that's it. And everything dies, then you go to the next one. Just kind of stand here and wait for the golem to spawn. It's gonna spawn another golem from this one I killed. I'm trying to loot the thing. Yep, and there's the golem. The circles are inactive for... So each phase, after you kill the skinny circles, there's an inactivity phase, and the inactivity phase has a golem in the middle. You kill the golem, you kill the monsters, and then it gets active again, right? Pay attention to the message on your screen, and the message on your screen will kind of explain everything you need to know. Doesn't make sense, but just note that every time there's a red message, something is spawning. Yeah, the pillars are tanky. They're meant to be tanky. You have to go through like... The thicker ones, you can't hit them until the second phase. So the first phase is the skinny ones. That's why I was like, the first thing you do is you kill the skinny pillars, and then the next thing you do is you kill the fat pillars, and then you kill the tombstone in the middle. That's basically how it works. Because in the first phase you can only hit the skinny pillars, in the second phase you can only hit the fat pillars, and in the last stage, the fat ones become active. You don't go to the you don't have to go to the center, but you can. I prefer to go on top of the fat pillars, but you can just go to the center and DPS for a bit. After each phase is finished, you have a DPS phase. This is the DPS phase, right? It just keeps spawning the mobs around me. and that's the gist of it. The circles are really simple. In the first stage, the circles will buff you. They'll buff you with a crit damage +5 and crit damage +5 and DP +30. In the second stage, they'll buff you with an attack speed +5%, I think. Let me see. Oh no, this is still the first phase. We'll see the second phase soon. The second phase is gonna start debuffing me. This is not it. It's the second phase is active. Second phase is the orange phase. You see the towers are highlighted orange, slightly. Now you can DPS the fat towers, right? Each phase should last around like 10 to 15 minutes, roughly, depending on your grind speed. Technically, it's 10 minutes, I believe. Don't quote me on that, I'm not sure. But you're gonna do, oh no, it's 15 minutes each, because you're gonna do 4 stages for an hour of grinding, if you're grinding like at a really good speed. If you're 2 gear for the spot, I don't know, you probably get 5 off, but I think for the most part, everyone that is geared for the spot will get 4 off in total. Okay, so this one gives me plus crit damage, plus attack speed, plus 5%, and DP -30. So in the second phase, be careful because your DP is lowered by 30. Okay, this is your, not your sheet, this is your hidden DP or whatever it's called these days. Oh. I don't know why I did that. That's it. Oh, one last thing. When the boss spawns at the end of your first run, see, I have loot here, loot that I missed from mobs that hadn't spawned yet. When the boss spawns, it's gonna do a skill that's going to do a lot of damage to you, so be very careful, because remember you have a debuff of -50 DP, right? Be very careful how you tank that. Either iframe it or just, you know, don't tank it at all. Or you can like forward guard some of it. Let me go get my trash. Okay, that's already got it. And now you go to the center because you're kind of done with all the grind. The last stage is the centerpiece. We're gonna kill the centerpiece when it becomes active, but first we're gonna kill the golem again. Was I supposed to see? I was holding TNT. This is supposed to be a short clip, and Brian ended up making it long. The first one I'll make it short, and then this one I'll make it into a video. Also, God, I'm just spewing things now, out of order. When you kill the golems send out an explosive shockwave, which will kill the mobs. So, if you're having trouble grinding the mobs, focus the golems and kill the golems. The things that your goals here are the things I listed. Your goals are always going to be the golems and the pillars. Kill the golems, kill the pillars. The mobs are just additional trash. Think of it as like you're grinding Gaifin, but instead of hitting the mobs, you're hitting the big guys, and the big guys kind of kill everything around them when you kill them. That's the general. Oh fuck, I used my BSR. Save your BSR for the final elite and boss. You do not want to use it early. It's not bad to use early, it's just not great to use early either. Okay, now the center is active. Kinda. Okay, now I can hit it. There we go. So we're gonna see what the boss round looks like. And then afterwards, that's it. That's gonna be all the explanation. I wanted to show one full round of this so everybody can see. To provide explanations on Orbita. Maybe afterwards I'll go grind the fish spots too. I like how this explanation is not concise at all. It's all over the place. It's just saying all the things. It started out organized, but then afterwards I kept remembering things that were like forgot. Okay, here's the boss. The boss spawned. So he's gonna start doing attacks that just do a lot of damage. So you have to be very careful tanking it. Most of them you can just stand behind him and do damage, except for this one attack he did where he keeps like using a melee attack and hitting the floor. So focus back attacks and you are home free. Okay, this is... Oh, this is not the final attack. The final attack is kind of like the same with the golem. It's a giant circle that's gonna spawn. This is it. Oh no, that's not it. I lied. I debated you. Yeah. Okay, this is it. He's doing it right now. He's stabbing the floor. If you kill him within this skill, you're going at a good speed. If you don't, you're fine. You're still going at a speed worthy of grinding, I guess. And that's it. And this is the free DPS stage. You just kind of loot. You can check your email. You can check your trash. You can do whatever. And then you're good. Oh, actually, no. You'll... Yeah, you do get 4. Yeah, okay. And that's it. You get free trash this whole round. And then all the pillars reset.